right, guys, we're back again with another video. You're now on the Nichols journey. I've been out for a while. I know I haven't posted some videos in a while. I've had death in the family, but we're going to try to get back on track and get some videos to you guys to let you know what we're doing here on our journey. Also, I would like to, as you can see, I have this mic right here. So I've been working on trying to quieten down the noise of the traffic because we live right by the highway. So I hope that this is actually working. And thanks to one of my subscribers, I'll link her. I'll put her down here somewhere at the bottom, showing who that was that helped me. She's very helpful. I've been learning a lot, and I also been learning. She's been teaching me a lot. So I thank my subscriber for doing that. And for all the other subscribers, please feel free. If you know something or you see something that I'm doing, please let me know that I need to do something different. Also, to those that are not subscribers, I would love to have you as a subscriber, not for money purposes. I just want to see the joy that this page, that this channel brings to other people. So, um, please subscribe if you like this information that we're giving. I won't hold you any longer. This will be a July tour. It's going to be a July garden tour. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So we talked about this before, and we've already named everything. I just want to kind of show you how they've grown since the last time. As you can see, this flower bed is full. This garden is full. Flower garden is completely full. Um, Everything is just picking up and standing up, even laying down. I may have to bring the tripod back a little bit so you can see that. Even laying across the zinnias and stuff, and vincas are laying across the actual garden. So it's been some growing going on. I didn't neglect it, but I did do some things since the last time I've showed y'all a video. I did the drip system, as you can see right here. The irrigation drip system is there. We put that in on this particular garden, and we are working on the others. Well, we've done actually three. We've done the one on the side, the horseshoe, the one that I named Horseshoe Garden, and we've done this on the front garden, and we've done the highway garden, which I'm going to rename from highway. I'm going to name it Brenda's Lane, which is after my mom. So as you can see, it's plentiful. How about check out those? I'm gonna draw it in. So how about check out those that we talked about here? They were very small. As you remember, if you're a subscriber, you should be able to remember that they were very, very small. And now look, that's one of them. That's one of them. And then here's the other one. They are growing tremendously. They're doing very good. Um, I mean, everything is just popping out of everywhere, just peeking out behind stuff, as you can see right here. Uh, that's the zinnias coming out of there. And these colliers have just jumped and took off. I'm telling you, I did not know it was going to do this. I got a little echinacea down there. Um, I think that's the one that did not have a tag, guys, what we talked about. And I'm going to zoom out. That colliers, look at that colliers right there. Right there. So pretty, so big. I mean, I did not have a clue that it was going to do all of this. Um, this particular zinnias, I'm gonna have to transplant, which is not gonna be far from where it is. This one right here, this peach one. And guys, I didn't even try to deadhead anything or anything like that. So just excuse me this week. I'm working on it. I'm getting back to where I need to be. But I just said I was gonna come outside just to give me something to do to get my mind keep my mind going. But anyway, um, so I'm gonna move these. As you remember, I had a sunflower right here. I had to take it out because it was just crushing the plants. It was getting so big and it was taking over, and it was actually laying down on these, which caused them to come forward and lay forward toward the edge. And I don't want that. I want them to stand strong because they have good wood on them. So that's what we're doing. Um, This is the peach, but which is it's a dream mix, but this is the peach uh, type. And as you see, sweet potato vine is taking over. See that? Sweet potato vine is not playing, okay? All right. Um, got a rose back there. We talked about the rose. It's not blooming right this minute. I just cut them, and I did hit the old blooms a little before I left to go out of town, so they're reblooming back. Um, there's a lantana in there. This is gonna be a big one. This is gonna be tall because it was just laying down, but it's standing up now. So when I first got it, and I know y'all remember the red. I tried to make this part, or just this section right here, my red. Let me see if I can zoom out. I tried to make all of this my red and green section right here. Well, as you see, if you look a little bit closer, these particular, these, they turned pink. And I don't know why. Somebody may know. I don't know. But they were red. I mean, they were really, really like a dark red, like this koi is right here. They were dark red. Don't know what happened. Don't know. Maybe because it's a dream mix, but none of the other ones changed colors. But this one turned from red, dark red to pink. I came back home and that's how I found it. Again, sweet potato vine taking over, taking over, taking over. If you go back and look at my other previous videos, you will see the sweet potato vine was not like this. I knew it would do this, but um, and I'm gonna cut back. I'm gonna pinch it back some because it's really taking over. I wanted to go all the way down this way and that way, and it's working on it. But I just don't like that it comes out and over. It's pretty from a distance. I'm gonna get to show y'all that. It's pretty from a distance. Y'all, I don't know what happened to my rose tree. It's weird. One rose tree actually had blooms before I left for the funeral. I come back and all the leaves, just about all the leaves is off of it. And I'm gonna show y'all a little snap of that. So I don't know what happened, but all the leaves are gone off of it. So I got a doctor on that. Again, there's another lantana, and so is another lantana right here. And in here, see, this is starting to take over again. But in here is that other purple. I think it's called violet. I forgot the name of it, but I'll put it down in the description. We've been through this garden several times, and I listed everything, the names of everything. There's our now just because I look down at it now, I can't call the name of it. Um, okay, I'll link it in the bottom. This red one right here. I know the name of it. So I had an addition to the garden, and I didn't film it, and that's that one right there. And I'll put the name of that up there. As you probably remember, I had this baby here over there with the red, but that was just taken over. I found some space in here and I put it here. Now, as everybody know, okay, well, before I say that, Echinacea, Super Tunia Vista, Paradise. And it's doing okay. It's just not doing what I thought it would do. Super Tunia Vista, um, um, bubblegum is out further out on the other garden. I will show you that on the next couple of days. Like I was going to say, as you always know, I got to keep those with me. And prayers have really been great and very powerful and very spiritual and very helpful and very needed. And they've been really, really working. All right, let's go over to see the salvia. Before I get to the salvia, as you remember, if you're my subscribers, you would know that I cut all of this back. This was all over there. I cut all that back and took it out. And I just left this little bit here, and it wasn't this big. So that is mint, chocolate mint. And then this is the okay, I'll put it in the bottom. Yeah, I'm usually not this bad off with the names of them because I had got to know them. But again, I'll post it in the bottom. Now this other rose tree that I have, look at this one. It didn't do that. So I don't know. Um, not sure what happened, but anyway, So as you see here, my um, whew, this is bad. Okay. Sunshine Legistrums. I finally thought of a name of a flower that I have in my garden. I know all of them, y'all. Y'all know I was calling them out like nothing. But Sunshine Legistrums are really blooming since I put the irrigation system on it. They really been showing out. And guys, okay, so this is a vinca, of course. Let me see. Of course, that's another vinca that we have. But y'all, I've had several marigolds, and they have never been this tall. Never. See how tall that marigold is? It's every bit of 18. I'm gonna say 18 inches tall if you can't see it. And I've never had one to grow tall like that. I've had them to get just probably 5, 6 inches, like it be in the pot. Never had one to jump like that. Another lantana here, right there. This beautiful baby always have been pink. It's beautiful. The zinnia, and it's also a dream mix as well. So let's go on down a little bit further. My rose, I have a rose here, but it's hidden. You really can't see it. And I'm thinking about taking it out because it's really been having a difficult time blooming. It's been having a difficult time staying pretty and green. You can see some of the. Let me see if I can zoom in. You can see some of the leaves on it right there, but it blooms. But it may be one or two blooms, and that's it. Uh, Another lantana on the back side. Well, you see this one right here. I'm gonna get the name of this, y'all, because I know it and I just can't think of it at the moment. But it's the super. I mean the lantana is growing really really well. Um, the Y'all just excuse me. The the apricot vincas in the back, they're growing really well. They're getting very tall. I think I'm gonna come around there and let y'all see it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So these vincas here, those are the apricot um, vincas. They're trailing vincas. Some of them I got is apricot, and some of them is coral cascade. I couldn't think of that for nothing. Um, but yeah, that's what those are. The pink ones is the apricot color, and they're trailing vincas. It's called apricot shell pink vincas. Okay. And so that small, those of you that remember that small, looked like it just had one branch of flowers just trying to, of greenery on it, and it had never bloomed out. That was that lantana. Well, look at it now. Let me get a little zoom in on it. Look at that. That's that lantana that was looking so sick and so down and out. Looked like it just wasn't gonna make it. That's that lantana. And it is doing wonderful where it is. Again, you see the drip system. You see we haven't mulched everything yet, so you see right there. You can see where the drip line and all that stuff is on it. But since I put that irrigation system in, these flowers have went crazy. Here's some more of the vincas. Um, that one is actually the shell pink, coral cascade shell pink, um, and the other one is a coral white. And I don't know why it says XDA coral white vinca. And again, they're doing so good. And this tree that I planted a while ago back, and I told you that it gets 3 to 4 feet wide. Look at it. It's already widening out. And it's working its way to where it needs to be. This tree right here. That's it right there. And let me get the name for you. Snowbank Indian Hawthorn. Clean sweep. That's what that is. Okay. Okay, guys, and I do apologize. This, as well as that in the back there, right here, That is called the Super Blue Larabi. Super Blue Larabi. And I have it all over each garden everywhere. They're starting to bloom a lot too. If you can see that right there. See, it's got those purple blooms on it. It's pretty. I have it all over all the flower beds. So let's go back down because there was a couple of them that I did forget the names of, and it's a shame to say I did, but I did. All right, I'm gonna take you down now, so bear with me. All right, those are the uptick cream and red corpus. I knew the name of it, I just could not think at the moment. And that echinacea is called Panama Red. This echinacea right here, Panama Red, right there. And of course, those are pentas over there. I knew the name of them, I just could not think today. And the purple one that I was talking about, I have three of them in this bed. That's the Persian Shield. So I was trying to make sure I gave you good names, but um, I hope I did good with the rest of them. All right. So again, I'm gonna back up and give you a good shot of how it looks from a distance. Very pretty. I just can't say enough about those praying hands, y'all. Can't say enough. So bear with me. I'm gonna back up and give you a shot of everything. Okay, that's the best that I could do to get everything on there, the whole flower garden. And for today, y'all, this is gonna do it for today. I'll get the other ones in probably the rest of the later on this week. Um, so yeah, this is gonna do it for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I didn't keep you a very long period of time, and I'm just gonna slowly walk. So just bear with me. I'm gonna slowly walk. So if you get dizzy, now's the time for you to back off a little bit and not look at it. I'm just gonna take the tripod and slowly walk so that you can see the whole thing all over again one more time. All right. And I think that's gonna do it for me today, y'all. You have a great day. To God be the glory, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, you all. See you later.